Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Yo, what's up guys, Juan here, and today we're going to talk about hip to shoulder separation and then a few drills that can help you achieve these actions during your throwing pattern. So first of all, I guess, what is hip to shoulder separation? It's essentially the ability for the hips to fire into rotation while the shoulders delay back, and then once that energy trickles up the kinetic chain through the torso into the shoulders, then the upper half is going to go, right? So you gotta really envision, we have our hips, everybody's familiar with our hips, but the bone that runs across is our pelvis, and we're trying to produce energy through the floor on up, and our pelvis is really our midline. So the best that we can control our pelvis within our throw separately from our torso and along with our limbs down bottom with our legs, the more I can understand and control and rotate in a sequential pattern from the bottom up, meaning that our lower half is rotating first, so it's feet, shins, knees, quads, hips, then you see all that stretch that you get on that front side, your body's going to receive that energy and go. So hip to shoulder separation is essentially that, having the ability to rotate the lower half, the hips in particular, and the pelvis going towards our throwing direction while our shoulders stay closed. And we've all probably have heard that cue before: keep closed with the front side, keep closed with the front side, which is all fun and well, but we want to keep closed with the front side while we're still working in a rotational fashion, and that rotational fashion is occurring from the hips on down. So that is hip to shoulder separation. I hope that kind of made sense. Now, a few drills that can kind of help you with this pattern we're going to go over right now. It's a 3-drill progression that you can do either as a warm-up, as an active drill. However you want to implement this into your routine, you can. Now, some of my favorite stuff to do is to throw with a target behind me. So I'm going to start looking away from the target. And we're going to start with just straight up turn and burns. Okay, so that is just an athletic position with the target is behind me. That's where I'm going to end up throwing this ball. And all I'm going to do is kind of turn my feet, get into my back foot, and make a throw. Now, a physical cue or a mental cue that you can be giving yourself when you're performing this drill is trying to feel like your legs are moving first and then your shoulders are delaying. Right? So my legs are starting to rotate first, my shoulders delay, and then my shoulders will take that energy into the throw. So in order to perform this, again, nice athletic base. If you haven't seen my arm action video or the drills that help with arm action, just go back. I'll leave the card right up top right here for you to go check that out. But we're trying to keep a good scapular pattern, good arm actions within this throw. Athletic base, we're just going to turn our feet and make a throw towards our target. From there, we can add variables to this drill, same type of idea. Another thing through this progression that you can do is the second drill, which is going to be the same principles and concepts that we just talked about, but now instead of my feet being together, pointed forward in an athletic base, I'm taking my drive leg and putting it behind me. So now I get a little extra feel. So now my feet really have to move, and I get that extra feel in hip to shoulder separation. So again, before I jump, I want to kind of tell myself that I want to start rotating with the lower half, delaying the upper half, and allowing that energy to trickle up in rotation within my throw. So drive leg is behind, nice and athletic, almost like a wide receiver in football, or kind of a little bit of an upright sprinter stance. I get into this mode, I'm gonna jump into my drive leg and make my throw. Okay, so that's the second one of this progression. You can manipulate either in a number of different ways with how high you can jump through this. So going back to drill number 1, I can jump real high into my drive leg. If I go into drill number 2, I can have a nice little leap into my drive leg again. So there are ways to manipulate these drills to make them harder or easier depending on the athlete performing them. The last one is we're going to go into a lunge. So we're in that staggered stance again, but we're down into a lunge. Again, back to manipulating the drill. Depending on the athlete, you're going to kind of change the depth of your lunge depending on that person, right? So your really, really strong athletes can come all the way to the floor. Guys that may not have exceptional motor skills or strength and stability, maybe we set them a little bit higher. So there are different ways to perform this, but I'll perform this from the floor here. Same concepts and principles apply from drill 1 and 2 into this, right? So we progress from feet together to feet staggered to now into a lunge. I come up and I make my throw. Okay. Hope you like the drills. Hope you like the information. If you have any questions, please drop it down bottom in the comments section. I will be sure to answer them for you. If you have anything that you want us to talk about, please let us know. We'll put it in the queue. We'll try to provide content on that. Do me a favor, as always, smash that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. See you guys next time.
If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building the elite swing, check out our new course. We have over 2 hours of content, almost 30 hitting drills. We break down the exact mechanics that you're going to want to implement into your swing. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.